Hey, what's going on, guys? You got TLR here, and we're back on the VGC Battle Spot ladder for some more Battle Spot action. Yes? Okay. Well, today we're going to be using a team I built around Guzzlord because I really like Guzzlord's design. It's one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 7, design-wise, believe it or not. But yeah, I just wanted to try it. It actually works pretty well. It's very bulky, and with Dragon Dark typing, it can take hits from the most common weather it uses, like Golduck and Torkoal, right? So it does really well against weather, and I think we can use that to hopefully cop some W's. I've been doing a couple battles off screen, but not a lot. So we are still low on the ladder. So yeah. Maybe I should do some more battles off screen, you know, to climb the ladder and maybe find some better ones. But I mean, look at this team. This team is solid. We see an Arcanine, a Ninetales, a Goodra, a Gyarados, a Muk, and a Tapu Lele, right? So on my team, he's actually pretty weak to Guzzlord. Since my Guzzlord does have the Dragonium Z, it can just hit that Goodra, and if it's Assault Vest, it'll live. If it's not Assault Vest, it'll fall over after just that hit. But if it is Assault Vest, then we'll need a little bit of chip. I do want to bring my Milotic, because he has 2 Intimidating users. He doesn't have to bring them, but even if he doesn't actually have any really good Pokemon for my Milotic. And I'm also going to lead Marowak because if that Ninetales does have Freeze Dry, I want to be able to, do something about that. And Guzzlord in the back, and I think Celesteela, because Celesteela does well against everything bar like the Gyarados and the Arcanine. Plus, it's a really good check to Tapu Lele. So yeah, I do like that. That is the team we are going to bring. Let's hope Guzzlord can put in some work. Sorry about that. So we do have our Milotic lead, and he does lead off with Gyarados, which is cool because we do get that +2 special attack now with our Milotic. Unfortunately, Marowak is not in the best position, being in against a Dragon and a Water type. Both of which, if the Goodra is Dragonium Z, then it can kill us. If not, then not. But like the Gyarados, it's probably. Okay, it's possible that the Gyarados and the Goodra just double up. So what I think I'm going to do is Scald the Gyarados. He could also Dragon Dance expecting a Protect, though, is the thing. How healthy do I need Marowak? Does he need to tank hits? Not really. He's really just here to dish hits out. There's not really a hit he needs to tank. So I am going to Protect, because if he does use like the Water Z move and it goes through my Protect and does a lot of damage, I don't think the health on Marowak is too necessary. We see a Thunderbolt, forgetting about the Lightning Rod, or maybe trying to scout to see if I might be Rockhead. And he does Waterfall into that slot, so we're going to be able to get this Scald off. I think Gyarados is actually not going to do too much. We're going to get the Burn. We are going to get the Burn, so that's very unfortunate for him that I'm getting lucky turn 1, but yeah, that, I don't know. I don't like turn 1 hacks because I instantly grabbed momentum from that burn. If he didn't get burned there, he could kill Marowak next turn, and I really didn't have a counterplay. It's like, let's see. I guess I did have Guzzlord in the back. But here, anyway, yeah, I don't like hacks at all. I'm going to Ice Beam the Goodra. This will also tell me if he's Assault Vest or not, and I'm going to switch into Celesteela. The Goodra probably does have Flamethrower, so that's something. But other than that, he can't really touch Celesteela. So the play my opponent is going to make is not switching out. Okay, that's good. Another thing we learned from that turn is that the Goodra. The Goodra is faster than my Milotic. So that's good information. And that does about half. I can't tell if that means he is assault vest or not, though. Because I do not know my calcs. But I do know a heavy slam will kill Gudra from here. But I am slower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to protect. I don't want to take another Thunderbolt. I do have the Citrus Berry, but I don't want to have to take another Thunderbolt, basically, because that did a good amount. He might be choiced as well. Choice Scarf. He goes for the taunt. Probably expecting a Leech Seed, but I did not go for a Leech Seed. So we are going to be able to take down the Gudra here. And oddly enough, that Gudra went after the Gyarados, even though it went first both other times. So I guess that means the Gudra was actually speed tying with the Gyarados. That doesn't necessarily mean the Gudra's speed tying with my Milotic though. Which, I don't know. Because if the Gudra and the Gyarados are speed tying and the Gyarados isn't running any speed investment, which means it speed ties with my Milotic, that means that he's running a bulky Gyarados. That's basically going to make the battle a little bit tougher, I think. So you do see the Tapu Lele. We cannot protect because we've been taunted. Well, at least our Celestial has been taunted. Do we need Milotic? Let's see. No. Okay, what does he have that I would need Milotic for? The only thing I think I would like that Milotic does like extremely well against, I guess, is the Muk. Not the Muk, the Arcanine. And we have the Guzzlord and the Marowak in the back, so Arcanine probably won't be able to do too much. So I am just going to Scald into the Gyarados, get some damage off on that thing, and Heavy Slam the Tapu Lele. And he forfeits right there. Okay, so that was a pretty quick battle. Good game. And yeah, with that, let's just hop right into the next one. Unfortunately, Guzzlord didn't even get to see the battlefield, but at least we got to bring him alive, you know? So, yeah. Let's continue battling. And hopefully continue getting W's, because we want to increase this rating. As you can see, I've like lost 20. I've lost as many battles as I've won, so that's not like super impressive. I'm sorry about that, but I've been testing a lot of teams. I want to get a... I'm mostly using the battle spot, I guess, to see what works and what doesn't. More so than actually laddering. Because I want to be able to, you know, go to some tournaments and use good teams. And I think the best way to do that is to test teams on the battle spot and use the Pokemon you think work the best when you go to tournament battles and tournaments and stuff. I think you get the idea. Maybe? Either way. We see, okay, Hariyama, Tapu Koko, Marowak, Garchomp, Milotic, and Celesteela. So, the only water resist is Milotic, but he does have the Tapu Koko. Okay, so if I lead off Milotic and he doesn't lead off with Tapu Koko, I'm in a really good position, because he doesn't really have anything that can touch my Milotic. I guess Hariyama and Marowak and even Garchomp can touch my Milotic. But they can't kill it. None of them can Oko it. So the only thing that can actually Oko it possibly is the Tapu Koko. And we do have the Marowak, which means we can prevent that. But the thing is, if he leads off Koko Milotic, we're in a bad position. It's also possible that we could lead off with Milotic and something else, like... and then switch into our... switch into our Marowak. Okay. I think what I want to do is lead Milotic and Tapu Bulu, because I can also unset the terrain and then bring Porygon 2 and Marowak back, but I do want to bring in Guzzlord, because I want to show you guys off Guzzlord. So I'm going to do that. It is going to be a little trickier, because obviously the Porygon 2 mine has Beam Bolt, so it could easily hit the Celesteela and the Garchomp and do a lot of damage, but, you know, Guzzlord needs to see some playtime, okay? And again, I don't care too much about my points. Obviously, points do matter because if you get low on the ladder, then you're not going to face good opponents, and then testing teams isn't going to be as good. But I really want to use the battle spot to test out these teams and test out these Pokemon that I like and see if I can make them work. And that's basically what we're doing here. So we see a Marowak Hariyama lead, which is kind of interesting. Not something I expected. He could fake out. I mean, unless he like fake out into Shadow Bone on my Lydic won't even kill it. So he'd have to double attack, and that means I still get the Scald off on Marowak. Does he have an Intimidator in the back? He does not. So I'm gonna protect here, because I honestly do expect him to fake out the Tapu Bulu. Because my Lydic Scald won't Oko Marowak, right? So he might be thinking, oh, he might double up my Marowak to make sure he kills the Marowak, right? So he's going to try to fake it out so I can't double up and then kill my Tapu Bulu. That's what I'm thinking he might do. He obviously might not. Like, I'm not inside his head. That's what I think he might do. But no, he does go for the fake out on my Lydic. That's going to do some damage. And he goes for the Boomerang on my... Possibly predicting a switch? Predicting a switch into what? What could he possibly do? Maybe Guzzlord? I mean, switching in Guzzlord to take care of the Marowak would be good. I don't know if the Hariyama is Guts either, so I'm not really too eager to burn that thing with the Skull. I think he's going to switch out Marowak here, though. He might just double switch, though. So here's what I'm thinking. If I double up on the Hariyama, it dies. I don't know how much he wants Hariyama, though. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to Scald, and I'm going to Wood Hammer. Yeah, I'm going to Wood Hammer. I was thinking about Bloom Doom, but if he does go into Celesteela, the last thing I want to do is waste my Bloom Doom on that. But he actually sends Celesteela in for Marowak. So this should kill Hariyama, the double attack, maybe. That actually didn't do too much. Of course, Hariyama is very bulky. But that's just going to pick up the kill. It is a critical hit, so again, me getting lucky very early on. But with that luck, I don't know if it mattered. I don't know if the crit mattered. But it is very unfortunate that I got that crit, so I'm sorry about that. I really wish I could control that. I hate getting hacks. It's just, when hacks defines the game is a lot less fun to play. So we see this Tapu Koko come in here. So I can pretty much just switch right into Marowak. And Celesteela is probably either going to attack Tapu Bulu. No, it's definitely going to attack the Tapu Bulu with a heavy slam. I could also, what I could do is protect my Lydic and then switch out Tapu Bulu. And then switch Tapu Bulu back in for my Lydic to get the grassy terrain back up. I think that's what I'm going to do. And once we get rid of the Tapu Koko, then Guzzlord. Then Guzzlord is going to think he's going to get to come in, and he's actually going to get to do something, okay? Because he can Dark Pulse, just knock out the Marowak. I'm going to see Dazzling Gleam, actually, so... Interesting. Then it's possible that he did actually at least see the... No, he goes for Air Slash. Okay, so that's actually really interesting. He gets a crit. That's a little unfortunate, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. But one thing I do know is that if we can take down the Tapu Bulu, let's see, hold on. I have the Tapu Bulu in the back, and he has his Marowak in the back, but that doesn't want to switch into a grassy terrain boosted Bloom Doom. So if I get Tapu Bulu safely, then I'm in a good position. But I don't want to sack Marowak just yet. What I want to do is Scald the Tapu Koko. It's also possible that he just goes into my Lydic and protect into Marowak. So I'm going to Scald and Shadow Bone because I don't mind if Marowak goes down. He goes for another Dazzling Gleam, which is fine because it's not going to do too much. It's not even going to kill the Marowak, so unless he doubles into it, then it's not going to go down. I am running a very slow Marowak. It's not min speed. It's actually a little faster than min speed, and he misses. Oh my goodness, that's Man, that's unfortunate, because now I get to keep Marowak. And, I mean, I guess he could kill it next turn. But, okay, why that matters is because he loses Tapu Pokemon. That's his only really way of dealing with my Milotic. So that's actually really bad for him, and I'm really sorry about that. Because I'm pretty sure he has no chance anymore, and that's just, that's really unfortunate. But anyway, what I was saying about my Marowak is that it's not mint speed. It's a little faster than mint speed, so that way if I see, that way I know my speed tier compared to other Marowak, so if my opponent's running a Marowak on Trick Room, I can at least assume that it is mint speed, or, yeah, like, I'd assume it was mint speed. I'm gonna scald the Marowak before I go to the Celesteela. He might just forfeit here. Nope, he's gonna play it out. Anyway, yeah, I have a speed tier right in between. Not right in between, I actually have, it's just a little, it's a little faster than mint speed Marowak, so that way I can outspeed mint speed Marowaks outside of Trick Room, is what I'm trying to say. It was kind of hard for me to get out because I'm super bad at everything. But yeah. So it's gonna knock me into my Citrus Berry range, so we're going to basically heal all that damage from the second Boomerang up. Yep. And we're basically at half health now. And, not Tapu Bulu. Guzzlord. This guy did not have Trick Room on his team, did he? Because if he did, I don't want to, I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna Scald the Celesteela and Dark Pulse the Marowak. Because at +1, if Guzzlord gets the +1, yeah, the Celesteela is going to go. The Celesteela is not going to like taking Dark Pulses at +1, basically. It could Leech Seed the Guzzlord. I think. Okay, if it has Leech Seed, because it did show the Air Slash, so I don't know if it has Leech Seed. But if it does have Leech Seed, then it should go for that on the Guzzlord right now. I think that's his best chance of winning. If I burn here, though, it is over, and that's going to be super. Yeah. Wow, I just got super lucky in this battle. Unless that's a Lumberry. Is that a Lumberry? Wow, he had the tech. He's going for the Air Slash, though, so I assume that means he does not have the, I assume that means he doesn't have Leech Seed, because he should have gone for it there, and he did. And yeah, as you can see, Guzzlord being the best Canada Marowak in the game. Not really. Maybe. Because, like, that did nothing. Not even a 2-hit KO. And now we get the +1. So, let's see. How much does that Scald do? Oh, yeah. I have no need to keep my Milotic healthy. I just Scald into Dark Pulse and win. Please don't forfeit. Yes. Okay. We get to see Guzzlord pick up 2 kills in this last battle. This should kill. It's at +1. And we burn again. Oh my goodness. What the heck? What the actual heck? Will this kill? I don't think it will, but I think he is at... Nope, it doesn't. Okay. I couldn't remember, because he did get the kill on something with Air Slash. Yeah, he killed my Marowak with Air Slash, so I think he was at +1 special attack, so that's why I thought it might kill, but... Nope. Guzzlord just being the bulky thing that it is, and tanks that, finishes off the Celesteela, and that's going to be GG for our second battle. And I actually want to get one more battle for this live. It's going to be a bit longer, but I just like this team. It's not the best team to feature Guzzlord with, because it doesn't have Intimidate support, which I think Guzzlord really likes. Yeah, no saving the battle video, but yeah, it doesn't have Intimidate support, which I think Guzzlord really appreciates. And it doesn't have a lot of offensive power, I guess. It doesn't have a lot of immediate power. Outside of Tapu Bulu and Marowak, most things don't have a lot of immediate power. So, it's more of a passive team, which I don't know. I can't tell if Guzzlord likes passive teams or more offensive teams better. I have not tested it enough to figure that out. All I know is that Guzzlord likes special attacks better than physical attacks. That's basically what I figured out by testing Guzzlord, which is why we're running special Guzzlord, by the way. And you should too if you're thinking about it. So here we see Buck, Kartana, Marowak, Tapu Lele, Porygon Z, and Pelipper. Okay. So interesting team. No double duck. So he's got rain, but not. Well, I guess he has 2 ducks. He has the Porygon. Okay. If I trick room. Guzzlord is actually really good here. It's good against pretty much his entire team except for a possible like ice type Porygon, and then of course the Tapu Lele. So I do want to bring in Celesteela because that can do well against the Tapu Lele, and we definitely need something for the Porygon. I do like Marowak actually because that beats a Porygon that doesn't turn into like a Ghost type, and if it does turn into a Ghost type, then Guzzlord is going to have fun with it. But it also does well against the Kartana and the Tapu Lele. I think it's a solid Pokemon in this game. So, here we go into the third and final battle of this live. And, let's hope Guzzlord can put in some more work. Okay, we see a Porygon Z Tapu Lele. So that's pretty guess. We lead off with Porygon 2 and Guzzlord. I'm tempted to just switch right to Marowak. He can't kill Marowak. Unless he's... Yeah, the only way he could kill Marowak is if he Psyche MZs into the Guzzlord slot. Because I don't want to keep in Guzzlord when the Tapu Lele is right there. And I'm pretty sure he can't even take out Porygon 2, even if he goes like a Z Psychic. Would he even be a Z Psychic move if he probably has the Z move on like Porygon Z? He could also taunt. That is also a possibility. So maybe I should trick him. Maybe I should... No, I'm going to trick him just in case, and I'm going to switch right into Marowak. Keep Guzzlord in the back. He could have taunt on Lele, but since I don't know yet, I am going to make the trigger play. He goes for Thunderbolt, and I just absorb that. I don't think Thunderbolt would play there. Oh, okay, never mind. I get what he was trying to do. He was trying to take out... So he doesn't have taunt, right? So he's trying to take out Porygon 2 before I can trigger him up, but even if with the Thunderbolt, that wasn't going to happen. But yeah, what that also tells us that he's most likely a Beam Porygon Z. Now whether he changes to an Ice type or an Electric type after Z converting, I do not know. But I do think he's probably running Beam Bolt. He could also be running Shadow Ball Protect as his last move. No, because he has to run Conversion, right? So he's probably running Protect, Conversion, and then Beam Bolt, which means he probably can't touch my Marowak, which is probably why I think he's going to switch his Porygon Z out here. And what would it be into? Probably the Muck, to be honest. The Muck or the Pelipper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Thunderbolt that slot, and I am going to Boomerang that slot. So no matter what comes in. Yeah, because I did expect the Protect there. Obviously, that was a bit risky of a play. Oh, I Thunderbolt. Oh, wow. I completely forgot about that. Because I was expecting the Pelipper. I wanted to be able to catch, and we didn't even get the Boomerang off. So that's actually a little better for us, because that means Porygon Z is going to go down to this Flare Blitz. But yeah, basically what I was trying to do there was catch a possible Pelipper or Muck switching, because I thought those were the best switch-ins. I didn't think he'd actually not even he didn't even protect his Porygon Z there. I didn't expect that. But yeah, and then I Thunderbolted. That was a weird turn. That was a very weird turn. So now he's going to send in his Kartana. Okay, that's fine. What does... Okay, so we have the attack boost on Porygon 2. That makes sense. Who do we have in the back? We have the Guzzlord. Do we have the Trick Room up? Yes, the Trick Room is up. So we could just switch Porygon 2 right to Guzzlord and then hit that Kartana. But the Kartana also might protect. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to Ice Beam the Tapu Lele. I'm going to shut up on the Tapu Lele I'm Ice Beaming just in case he goes into lock. I want some more damage on that thing. And I do have the Guzzlord in the back, which can take care of the Kartana since the Trick Room is up. And even if he picks up a kill here, I get in Guzzlord safely. So he goes for the Leaf Blade, probably onto Marowak. Did not expect that. Okay, so that's actually good information, because if Leaf Blade is going on to the Marowak, then that means he does not have a better move to hit Marowak which means that he does not have Night Slash. Basically, that's what it tells me. So I'm just going to Ice Beam the Kartana. This bot could be minimized, which is why I'm actually just going to Flare Blizzard right off the bat to get off some damage. But since we do have the Devastating Drake on the what is it? Guzzlord, right. Oh, wow. And a burn. Are you kidding me? Come on. Like, you guys are probably like, you got hacks. You should be happy. But I don't like getting hacks. Even if it's in my favor, it really irks me. It just, ugh. So it's not going to minimize. Okay. That's fine. But yeah, now the game is set. That's so, because games aren't as fun to play or watch when one player gets RNG that completely rolls the game in their favor. So that's why I don't like it. I don't even like it when I get it, because I play this game because it's fun and I want to have fun. But when I get RNG, I don't know, it makes the game too easy, and that makes the game a lot less fun. So here we're going to Ice Beam the Kartana. That's going to drop it down pretty low. This Dark Pulse would have just killed if it wasn't Sash anyway, but in case it was Sash, that's why I went for the Ice Beam. We're going to get the Beast Boost, and Muck is going to go for the knockoff onto my Guzzlord. Not going to do too much because obviously he can't knock my item off, and he is unfortunately burned because the game just hates my puppets, or loves me, or something like that. I don't know. I mean, Devastating Drake takes down Muck, so that's GG. But hey, at least Guzzlord got to put in some work. Yeah, he just forfeits there. But Guzzlord got to put in some work, so I guess I can't complain. Because of that, but yeah, we did get a lot of hacks. Every single game, I think we got hacks. Very early on as well. Maybe not the last game, but we did get hacks in that game, which really finished the game up. But without those hacks, he still had a shot. No save battle. That is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all learned something about Guzzlord, like how to run it, or what teammates to run it with. Or maybe you just learned that you actually really like Guzzlord. Or maybe you learned that you actually really hate Guzzlord. Whatever you learned, I hope you used that in your previous battles on the battle slide. And I guess with that, I will just sign out. And I will see you guys later. So, yeah, goodbye.